What's going on, family? New day, new begins. Before I get started, hit that like and share button, subscribe button. What I wanted to briefly discuss this whole situation that I think of people being uneasy. Day in and day out, we go through certain situations. It could be mentally, spiritually, financially, emotionally, physically. But I think that a lot of these things cause us to really be uneasy in our day-to-day lives. And I think sometimes we got to take a step back and look at the circumstances that make us feel that way. Life is never promised. You know, we go to sleep, some of us never wake up. We leave the house, some of us never come back. And that's part of life. As much as people say that's not, it is part of life. You never know, what the Creator may hold for you. You never know the circumstances that you get into when you leave your house. You never know the situation when you lay down at night. You're never going to wake back up. And I think the battles that we fight internally, like I said, we fight them spiritually a lot of times. A lot of people have an issue with finance. We fight financially. People bodies are feeling them physically. you know People going through things emotionally. We never know. And I think that creates this fear of being uneasy. And I sometimes say that we got to ask ourselves. I mean, I ask myself, I may pray, but I pray with urgency. I pray like I care. I just don't pray for convenience. I read. I read with urgency. I read to understand. I read when I read something. I try to allow myself to make it make sense. I think logically. You know, and the issues, they may still be there, but they don't really prevail as much as when I go into a situation knowing that I'm trying my best to understand it and learn. And I think that reduces the uneasiness. I think a lot of people, when you don't know something, it makes you uneasy. Like, for example, I'm not strong at math, you know, but as I got older, I got very strong. When I was younger, I was weak, but with dedication, practice, and preparation, it's simple to me now. And I think a lot of people, when they don't know something, or they scared of something, that makes them uneasy. If you know what you're talking about, it's simple. If you know what you're doing, it's simple. But I think a lot of people, when you don't have confidence in yourself, a confidence in your abilities, a confidence in how you speak, confidence in how you dress, confidence in how you carry yourself, you're gonna be uneasy. You're gonna feel awkward. And I think that a lot of us, especially in the black community, I got this whole thing, this whole saying, you want to be, a lot of people want to be hood rich, but the people who are really rich, they look differently and they act differently. You know, Within a community thrives when everybody is in abundance, when everybody is on the same page. And when you have a few that's not on the same page, a few that lack confidence, that breeds uneasiness, you know. And that's just sometimes when I sit down and I think, about my mindset and how I want to groom my mindset, how I want to massage my mindset into an area where I want to be. You know, you got to think positive. You got to think negative too. You got to think neutral. It happens. You can't never move away from it. It happens thinking in them three stages. That's life. And I think once you eventually come to grips that being uneasy is part of it, it's going to be easier to overcome it. Like I said, it's going to be easier to overcome it. You got to have confidence in yourself. And I'm talking about swag. Swag is a cowardly word for confidence. You got to have confidence in yourself. Because when you in them big rooms, big money moving, it's not swag they're talking about, it's confidence. It's your know how. Because when you have know how, the uneasiness evaporates. And you gotta be the not. I'm not saying the talk of the town. I'm not saying you gotta be the man or the woman. You just gotta have confidence in yourself, and that would alleviate all the uneasiness that you go with. That you wake up in the morning throughout your day feeling. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in your ability, especially your talent. Know what you're discussing. Know how you want to carry yourself and know how you want to act. Family, like I said, hit the like and share button, subscribe button. And like I said, leave me a little comment, little gem. I love the interaction. Family, one.